Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be discussing tonight's LPL and LCK League of Legends slate. This entry, or this tournament, is a $15 entry with $5,000 to first place. And with that, let's get into our first matchup. We have DRX taking on D plus Kia. DK is the primary favorite on the slate over DRX. DK so far this season is 1, 2, 4, and 5, but is on a 2-match win streak. And their opponent, DRX, is 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 and 8, and is on a 5-match losing streak. I would say DK has a heavy advantage in this matchup. It's good to see that they have won 2 straight matches. They just played DRX last week, and they won pretty handily. My only concern is I'm not sure they pay off their salaries. It looks like, they're not the highest priced. Looks like they're the second highest priced for most of the positions, but some are highest. Team slot is one that I'm looking at, but for DRX, for DK, I'm not sure that they score enough points in this matchup, unfortunately. But I have them winning 2-0. I don't think DRX stands a chance. They don't have the players to compete against DK. They just have more experience. So with that, let's move on to our next game. We have EDG taking on AL. Anyone's Legend. They are on a 4-match win streak and are 5-2 overall, while their opponent EDG oh, that's not anyone. There we go. While EDG is 0-3 to start the split, or it's not 0-3, 0-7 to start the split. EDG is not a good team right now. This is a great matchup for AL. They've been playing great. In terms of fantasy score, I think this is a good matchup, and might be a better one than DK. AL is the highest priced team on the slate, or some of their players are the highest, and then some are the second highest. So this is one that I'm looking at targeting. If I'm looking at AL for the captain slot, it would probably be Shanks. He's been kind of the carry this season. And then Hope would be my follow-up with that. EDG I don't see standing a chance at all, unfortunately. With that, let's go move over to our third matchup, which is Kwangdong Freaks taking on OK Savings Bank Breon. The other night, I thought this was a pretty easy matchup for Kwangdong, and of course they gave away their first win to Bro in a 2-1 loss, which is good for Bro. They were able to pull out the victory over Kwangdong. Looks like they put Envy back into the lineup, so I guess I would expect him to start again. This match is the same from a couple sites ago. I would say KDF is favored. I'm sure they are not very happy that they lost, and I expect them to have some vengeance. Again, Bro is one of the worst teams in the league. and KDF is an up-and-coming team, and I think they end up pulling this game out in a 2-0, hopefully, to get past their struggles last week. Now let's move on to our next game. We got Weibo Gaming taking on OMG. Weibo is the favorite over OMG, and for good reason. They are off to a 4-2 start, now a one-match winning streak, while OMG is 3-4 and on a one-match winning streak. Weibo is favored, and I think, they are the better team. OMG is a toss-up. They can play great, they can play awful. So it's kind of, you never know what you're going to get from them. With Weibo, they've, played well. They haven't really played any teams that have been good other than Top Esports and LNG, and they lost both of those. So this should be an easier matchup for them. I just kind of worry about the pace of this game. So with that being said, this might be a 12-4 kill game, or 12-8, or something low scoring, where they just don't pay off their salaries. And so this one I'm a little worried about for fantasy points. But overall, I have Weibo winning this matchup 2-0 over OMG. With that, let's move to the last game of the night, which is NIP taking on LNG. NIP is the favorite here over LNG tonight. So far, the Ninjas and Pajamas are 6-1 and are on a 4-match winning streak. And they take on LNG, who is on a 4-match losing streak, and is 2-5 to start the split. LNG is a good team. However, they have gotten a very tough schedule to start. So far, they faced Top Esports, BLG, JDG, Weibo, and so now with them facing NIP, who's one of the up-and-coming teams in the league, this is a matchup where they could find themselves being 2-6, and right on that cut line of making playoffs and whatnot. So they need a win here very badly, but if they don't win, it's not the end of the world. NIP has been the the highest fantasy scoring team for League of Legends, for the LPL specifically, and I think this is a really good matchup for them. They're extremely affordable. Normally they're in that 12k range, or not 12k, but like the high 6s, low 7s, for like top and jungle. Mid, usually it's high 7, or for the mid and the 80 carry, high 7, low 8s, and then support is high 5s, low 6k. So NIP is someone I'm very interested in tonight, over LNG. I think this game definitely could go to a third decider because LNG is competitive, but I think overall I have NIP winning. They're just a better team right now. They're more cohesive, and I think this meta fits their playstyle more than LNG's does. So in ranking these teams tonight, or games for fantasy purposes, my first game that I would target would be NIP versus LNG. Second one would be KDF and Bro. Second would be Anyone's Legend and ADG. Third, KDF and Bro. Fourth, DK and DRX. And fifth would be Weibo and OMG. In tournaments, it's important to be different. And so if people aren't targeting the Weibo OMG game, or if that one makes you feel, a certain way, make sure to target it. The lower the ownership on your players, and if they, do well and go off, that only increases your chances of winning a higher volume of money. And so it's important to find those different grooves or different angles to make a lineup. It's almost like a puzzle trying to put it together. So with that, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment who your favorite jungler is tonight on this slate. So with that, make sure to get your lineups in and enjoy the rest of your evening.